If you're wondering the difference between bread flour and all-purpose flour for baking bread, in this video I'm going to share with you a comparison of two different loaves that I baked with the exact same recipe using these two different flours. Hey everyone, I'm Veronica, a former professional chef turned homemaker, and I love sharing all kinds of small kitchen appliance tutorials and cooking tips and tricks. And lately I have been baking up sourdough bread in my Naretva bread making machine. Check out my playlist for all different types of videos that I've been making using this awesome bread maker. And if you want to get one, check out the links in the description below for where you can purchase one online. But recently my oven broke, and what's awesome, I was just talking to my husband about, is that I've been able to bake bread still, even with a broken oven, because I've been able to bake it in my bread machine. So that's definitely another reason why I'm super happy to have invested in a bread maker, because if I didn't have this, I wouldn't be able to bake any bread until we get a new oven. But I've been really wondering about the differences between all-purpose flour and bread flour. So I started baking bread usually just with all-purpose flour, and one of my favorite bakers, named Ken Forkish, he says he just uses all-purpose flour and he makes really awesome artisan loaves. But I'm also realizing the bread machine that I purchased here, the Naretva, all of the recipes call for bread flour. So that got me curious about using bread flour versus all-purpose flour to bake my bread. Now, recently I've been doing a sourdough starter. I purchased a sourdough starter that you basically add water to, and in about 3 days you can have an active, bubbly sourdough starter to bake with. So check out my bread machine playlist where I share videos about using that starter. That's been awesome because it makes it really easy to bake sourdough bread without having to create a starter from scratch. So I've been baking this loaf here, and I'll share a link in the description below to this recipe. But this is just a really nice dough that I've been baking with sourdough, and it's really simple recipe. It just has olive oil, a little bit of sugar, flour, and sourdough starter and water, and that's it. And I've been producing these really delicious, chewy sourdough loaves that are so good. I've been actually making the dough by hand in a bowl, and then I've been putting it into the refrigerator overnight to bulk ferment. And then the next day I put the bread into the bread machine canister. I use a setting on here that's called defrost right here, and that kind of brings it back up to a nice warm temperature and prepares it to bake. Then I set it to just bake in here for about 1 hour and 5 minutes. And that's how I've been getting these awesome loaves. I just made a sandwich using the bread flour one here, and it's so chewy, it's so good. So it's really a great way to be able to enjoy sourdough bread without having to purchase it, and I can control the ingredients. So I use organic flour for both the bread flour and the all-purpose flour. But let's take a look. This is the bread flour one. So bread flour is higher in protein, which makes it a nice chewy, crusty, harder, like not hard, but chewy and crusty type of bread. It's much more resilient, and as you can see, like, it's not crumbling apart very easily. It's actually really staying together really nicely. Um, and here's what some of the sliced bread looks like. It's got a nice crust on it. This was so good, that sandwich. So now I just finished this one. It's pretty much cooled. And this is the all-purpose flour. So it's a little bit softer. It has less protein. And as you can see, it kind of crumbles a little bit more when you move it around a little bit. The crust is softer and flakier. It's like a little bit of a flakier crust. This is the crust of the bread flour. I'm not sure if the camera is really picking up these details, but I can tell that there is a difference between these two. So I don't know, my ultimate verdict, I haven't actually tasted this one yet. I still need to taste the all-purpose flour, but I'm guessing I'm probably going to go with bread flour for sourdough, because for sourdough, I really like a chewy sourdough bread. And I'm able to get that quality with the bread flour because of that protein content is higher. The all-purpose flour is just like a more tender of a crumb. This is going to also still be really great for sandwiches, but I can feel already it's more moist and squishier. It's like a softer flour. So normally you would use all-purpose flour to make things like cakes and cookies, things that are more tender. And bread flour you would pretty much only want to use for bread unless you had to. But because look at how much chewier the bread is. So my professional opinion is that definitely go with bread flour if you want a nice chewy elasticity to your bread, a little heartier. And if all you have is all-purpose flour, go with it because it's still going to make delicious bread. Well, anyways, I hope this was helpful. Definitely check out the Naretva bread maker. I'm having so much fun. The reason why I bought this one, because I have two others. This one I bought because it actually makes the largest loaves. You can create 3.3 pound loaves. That's 1,500 grams. I haven't found any other bread machines that can make that large of a loaf. So this is perfect for baking larger loaves for like families. And it's also great for meal prepping dough. Like if you want to meal prep a large batch of dough, this is the machine to do it. And the price is really great. It's actually not even close to being as expensive as like the Panasonic or the Zoji Rushi. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to let me know your comments below if you prefer bread flour or all-purpose flour, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.